we're gonna do intros again. This is going on YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. I am your
Okay.
host, MerrilyVerrily, aka Verrily, aka Mitsune, aka the #1 Sunday main sim supporter defender in the world, and the cosmos. And my co-host is my #1 op, my lead mod, my best friend, and the #1 mighty most simp main supporter and defender in the entire world and the entire cosmos. So that's the intro I was telling you about, homie. Isn't it great?
Guys, did you hear us? Did you hear us say I'm her best friend? Oh my god.
My #1 op and my best friend in the same sentence is a little bit crazy.
Actually, it's in the same word from the way you put it.
Huh?
It's in the same word from the way you typed it out last time.
It is. I told homie, he didn't know this beforehand. I was like, I came up with this like introduction on a whim like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't write it down, but I practiced it in my head, and I tried to explain to him like what it would be like, and he's like, I'm so confused.
So you just went, huh?
Huh? So I had to explain to him, I'm like, you read it like you read the side effects in a commercial about like prescription medication. Like you have to read it fast. Also, I just realized there's still music. I have to turn the music off because I don't want to get copyrighted. Not that I would. I don't think that music's copyright.
Copywritten.
Copy whatever. As I've copywritten.
You're doing words and you can't fucking word.
No, I can't do words and I can't word. This is gonna be fun.
Two people that can't fucking speak for shit.
No, we can't. Which is gonna make the next part harder because I have to read this like really, really fucking fast. Oh shit, hold on. Let me get to the notices. Everything present today is either based off of in-game knowledge, text, and lore paired with personal speculation, educated guessing. No leaks, none whatsoever. We're gonna try and avoid leaks as much as possible because I don't want to get struck by Hoyo. I don't want them to kill me. Nothing present in the lore discussion is indicative of final game products. That's always displayed on Hoyoverse marketing. Nothing is indicative. Nothing is ever final. In-game references will be cited. Other theories will be marked as conjecture and speculation. So we'll let you know, like, hey, this is from this website. This is from in-game. Or, hey, this is what we think. This is personal theory of ours. And they're not canon until present in the story. Released by Hoyo themselves. So take with a grain of salt. We're just here. We're yapping. We're having fun. This is for whatever. Notice part 2, because this lore segment is really, really weird. Not you saying words, homie. I saw that. This particular lore segment is really, really weird because of abnormal intervals of official in-game content. We have no trailers, no live stream. We have a small bit of drip marketing. That's all we're working with right now is a small bit of drip marketing and whatever we can find in-game. Everything will be adapted as best as possible to fit with the current lore understandings, but it's not going to be 100% indicative of like anything in game. It gets really fucking confusing at times. We had to adapt and work with this. So we apologize for any like inconsistencies, mistakes. This is just for fun. It's fun and entertainment. It's made with our personal understanding of the lore and however we take it. And with that, with the notices out of the way so that Hoyo doesn't kill me.
I want to add something as well.
Huh.
Bits of the information that we will be speaking about is from a website. We find them from a website called the Fandom Wiki. It's for Honkai Star Rail. They cite their sources on there as well. So if you are curious and we haven't mentioned where it's from, it will usually be from there.
That's true. The default is the Fandom Wiki. This is so good. I actually
That's what we spent the last hour doing as well.
lore's so good. I made an account with Fandom Wiki, like in general.
Did you actually?
I did. Now I have an account on Fandom Wiki, so I can go in and I can like, if I want to change the lore, I can. I won't, but if I wanted to, I could go in and adjust the lore. It's basically like Wikipedia, but they got like professionals on there.
Why does that sound so weird? Wikipedia.
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 Wikipedia. Wikipedia.
Yeah. Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. Okay, homie, I'm gonna. This is not, my screen is not adjusted right. Why are you guys letting me present on a fucked up screen?
Blah.
You guys can't read this. Oh my god, let me fix that for you. I'm so sorry. I didn't notice.
If it were anybody else, you would just like say deal with it.
Yeah, I would. But I want
This is
people
why
to
we have the
read.
borders.
Reading is educational, and we need the people to read. We need literacy rates to go up, because right now, looking at my chat, the literacy rates are not looking that good. Those are rookie
Guys, did you hear
numbers.
that? She's bullying you.
That's okay. They'll get it later. They'll get it when the literacy rates pick up. I love my chat. Please don't kill me. Alright, I'm gonna hand this over to Homie. Right now, he's gonna talk.
Okay, hello. So the next stop on our Trailblaze mission and the sixth planet we will be going to that is accessible in-game is a planet called Planarcadia. It is a planet with ties to Aha and the path of elation. I nearly said education.
Education. This is good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're on the path to the we're on the path of education right now. Oh my god. This is amazing. Holy shit.
I believe it's Mitsu's turn next.
It is. Holy shit. I gotta like fix my screen again. That's literally all the information you're getting on the last slide. Because do you know how many references there are to Planarcadia in game?
Ooh.
I'll give you a hint. I'm holding up my hand right now. You can't see this in screen. I wish I had hand tracking. I'm holding up a big fat fucking 0. There is no references to Planarcadia in game. It is specifically only through drip marketing and on the fandom wiki, which is so very fucking annoying, which is why it made this lore segment so hard. But
I think it's also referenced, but not by name.
It is referenced, just not by name. And we're gonna talk about it. Typically after like a big update, there's a little computer on the train. You can go up to it and you can listen to IPC broadcasts, and it basically recaps the entirety of like what's been happening so far. So like recently it's been recapping the battle with Iron Tomb and the newly formed Amphorius. But it also gave lore on a new place called Benzaitengoku, which was supposed to be, it's mentioned as a planet on the wiki, so I'm assuming it is the planet itself. I'm assuming that was supposed to be the next stop. Which I can't... Yeah, homie can't say Benzaitengoku. He can't pronounce it.
No, I can say Benzaitengoku now.
Okay, it took you like 20 tries. It took you like...
We had to put down on a separate slide the pronunciations for me.
We did,
The
because
two words.
there's a lot of big
and
words. This place is based on Japan, so there's a lot of words that say it's like Japanese coded. And we were like getting everything together, and he's like, how do you say this word? And I was like, that's Benzaitengoku. It took you like 10 tries before you got it. To be fair, you know how many times it took me to... I had to listen to that broadcast. By the way, 8-minute fucking broadcast. I listened to that broadcast 7 times. Not lying. And it took me by like the 5th listen to be able to pronounce Benzaitengoku and to spell it correctly, because I kept spelling it wrong. I also kept misspelling Daikokuzo.
We don't talk about what I said for that one.
Benzaitengoku is the new Sengonomiya. I hated Kokomi when she came out. I was like, why is her name so fucking long?
Sangonomiya seems really easy to pronounce. It doesn't look as lumpy like when you read it. Because you know how Benzaitengoku has got like the ups and downs from the letters. It doesn't look
you're
like...
right.
So it does look easier to read.
It looks wrong.
Maybe I'm just a bit autistic.
I think so. Lumpy. Look how lumpy it looks. It goes up and down. Oh, you know what? It kind of looks like a cityscape. Which, if you kind of like... I'm sitting in front of the picture here. It kind of looks like you could spell Benzaitengoku with this picture.
I didn't notice this before. I was looking at it just now. I didn't notice the fish in the fucking picture.
Oh, yeah, it's like a blimp.
It's cool.
This is not Benzaitengoku, by the way. I stole this from Sparkle's teaser. I don't know where the fuck this is.
It
I
could very well be Benzaitengoku.
It could very well be. I think it's supposed to be her home planet, but homie's
We
gonna
don't know
talk
where
about
that
that
is.
next.
Emily?
Benzaitengoku is a picturesque world that originates from the confinements of a canvas. Through the efforts of the International Peace Corporation, the planet became real, allowing the imaginary inhabitants to share their artistic creations within the greater universe through international network, which sounds pretty fucking familiar, but in reverse to what we just experienced, right? It's
Right.
basically the backwards version of Euphorius. Like, Euphorius was
Obliterated.
kind of. Well, yes. Euphorius was kind of real in the fact that it was contained in a scepter, and now it's, like, trapped in a canvas. This is like the reverse. Benzaitengoku was trapped in a canvas, and then the IPC brought in the technology. It was like, boom, little sugar, little spice, and
Damn.
now it's a real planet. It's always that damn
It's pretty.
IPC. Microsoft Paint Planet!
Bro got on that world paint.
Alright. Homie, you can continue on.
The big scary one. So during the release of Honkai Star Rail, there was a set of assignments that were obviously released at launch. One of these is called The Destruction of the Destroyer, and it references Edo Star, which is believed to be the original name of Planarcadia. But and it's been referenced a few times since. One of those times was in 2.2 during Sunday's Ideal Dream in that quest, if you remember it. And it is listed as one of the free options as the next destination for the Express. And it was because as it says there, a recent cessation of distress signals. I hope I said that right.
You did. I'm gonna interject really quick because I also want to talk about Edo Star lore because I have read this ever since like 3.4 or 3.5 because I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty sure they confirmed that we were going to Edo Star, so I read the lore to like make the guesses. I put it down here. Edo Star is hidden in an ion storm. I had a theory before that the ion storm was caused by Luxbane, but I'm pretty sure that theory is like dead now because
It
there
got
is.
debunked.
I think it's been debunked. There is no mentions of Luxbane or any potential other. Well, we'll get into that later.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it. And it contains. It's a house of ancient ballads and shit, which sounds really similar to Benzaitengoku, which also makes us think that this is the original where we were supposed to go. Edo Star was attacked by a Lord Ravager named Zulo, like ages ago, like when the old Nameless were still around, which I don't know the timeline, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fake fan, I don't know the timeline. And the Nameless, Tiernan, and a Galaxy Ranger. I forget the Galaxy Ranger's name. They pretty much utilized remnants of the swarm to kill Zulo in an operation, which is what is referenced in the Destruction of the Destroyer. It references the operation, which is called Operation Zulo. They killed the Lord Ravager there, and the entire planet was just in disarray. It needed to be reconstructed, so the IPC shut it down because I'm pretty sure that was their planet too. I think. If it's under the same lore as Benzaitengoku, then that would be their planet. That is the IPC's responsibility. So the cessation of distress signals basically means the distress signals went away. They're not in distress anymore. So it's an open planet. You can go to it now. It's not closed off to the world anymore. So that's the lore recap I had to put in there. That will be relevant for later on. Okay, homie, you could go back. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Okay. I'm still on the slide, right?
Yeah, you're good.
I was lost for what you were saying. Right, so Edo Star, fucking hell. Edo Star, much like Benzaitengoku, it seems to be be based with fantasy, mythology, history, or culture in mind. But and both of these have references to Japanese culture and influences. I'm basically reading exactly what's written.
It's okay. You're good. Just read what's on the slide. We all do it.
But as well as that, the IPC have interest in them being Benzaitengoku and Edo Star, if they are the same place. But where the fuck was I? Yeah, like it says that here though, it is difficult to tell if the two areas are connected to each other, as well as there's not much lore about it, like Mitsu has said. So it is difficult to join a lot of these theories and semi-confirmed things together.
So basically, what we have is Edo Star is pretty much too similar to Benzaitengoku, but we're unsure if Benzaitengoku is Planarcadia.
Who knows?
We pretty much connected Edo Star and Benzai are the same place, but we don't know if it's Planarcadia because they've changed things. It is based on Japan. Political shit happened between China and Japan, so they had to change a lot of stuff. So we don't know if it's still based on Japan, which is why we say we don't know. This is only just a guess. Hoyo, don't come kill us. We're just reporting the facts. That's it.
The next slide shall be read by your presenter, Mitsu.
Oh my god, this is my favorite slide. Remember that 8-minute IPC broadcast I mentioned I listened to 7 fucking times? Yeah. That broadcast had a hold on me. I had to listen to it. I took notes in my notes app. This is all of the relevant information. I've put it down for you, okay? We're not gonna talk about it in Forius because they spent like 4 minutes recapping Amphorius alone. The other 4 minutes we're talking about these 3 things here, and I had to condense it. There's 3 things going on in the world right now, and I have to talk about them because they're all so fucking very interesting to me. The first one is the World's Reborn Initiative, which is just like a renaissance. It's taking place in Benzaitengoku, and it's in its 3rd phase. I don't know what the fuck that means, but what I'm assuming is pretty much there's a rise in like media, art, music, everything. It's like, you know, a comeback. I don't know. We don't know. Apparently everything's popular again. Online presence is probably going to be a big thing. Based off the fact...
Teach you not to trust strangers on the internet.
Do not trust strangers on the internet.
Mitsu.
Don't look at me, okay? Do as I say, not as I do, okay? Practice internet safety. Clearly, Planarcadia is not practicing enough internet safety. Because it's, oh my god. A lot of internet culture based on the Live at Tengoku, Planar set, which is Sparksy's set. I don't know if it's her set kit-wise, I just meant like aesthetic-wise, you can tell it's very internet culture themed. The second one, probably the most important one at the moment, is the Lunamit Festival, which is hosted by AHA. Again, we know nothing about the Lunamit Festival, except for...
Actually, we don't know all that much about AHA either.
We don't know much about AHA. But if I can make a guess, there was that, like, image that released during 3.7 with the silhouettes. The 6 silhouettes of the, like, the first characters we got to see. This paragraph here, the thread of the destruction compelled the cosmos to unite again. The Express crashed and departed from Planarcadia. AHA graced their pursuers with a reward, joined their game and become an Eon for a minute. I'm assuming that's connected. Also because the drip marketing we got for, like, the 7 characters also has a ton of references to AHA, so I'm pretty sure the Lunamit Festival is less of a festival and more of a competition or a game to become an Eon. So I think that's probably what's going on. That's probably what the entire series is going to focus on, is the Lunamit Festival and the competition. My personal favorite. Hold on, let me get a drink. I'm yapping so fucking much. Hmm. My personal favorite thing to talk about is this third one, which is really fucking, like, I love it because it's so niche, but I also hate it because it's so niche. The Eden 3 mining facility disaster. I had to go back and make sure I wasn't, like, mishearing shit when they brought it up, because I could not find any there is no wiki on it. There's no mention of it in game. There's no mention of it anywhere in the lore. There's no videos. There's no nothing. And I really want the Eden 3 mining facility to be relevant, but at the same time I don't, because it's such a mystery. The mines were attacked by a hack, so probably like a digital mine. I don't know. Maybe they're like mining fucking Bitcoin cryptocurrency. I don't know what's going on there. Antimatter crystal ore was identified under the mines, which is really fucking suspicious if you consider Edo Star's lore with the Antimatter Legion attacking them. And imaginary energy is boosting the recovery from the attack. Also, side note, Stellarons affect imaginary energy. This is a new fact that's been added in the game in 3.8. Stellarons affect imaginary energy, so I think...
In the hour of lore, Mitsuno didn't have time to add that.
I did not have time to add this, but I think if the Eden 3 mines are involved in Planarcadia, the Stellaron is definitely gonna be fucking with the mines. It might be like a map that's like in fucking devastation and ruin, and there's probably gonna be a lot of antimatter legion like enemies and shit. I think that would be really fucking cool. Unfortunately, I don't know what Hoyo is planning, and it pisses me off. Robert, I don't like this rock. Sorry, bad joke. The hack, they thought it was from Silverwolf, which I predicted months ago that Silverwolf was involved in the plot of the next planet. I want to say I was right. They think it's Silverwolf, and because it caused a technical outage, it's all digital, and she has an additional 1 billion credits added to her bounty. Oh yeah, stream numbers. How are stream numbers? How are we doing? I miss the Eden 3 mining facility. I wish they talk about it. Okay, that was my favorite slide in this slideshow. We're gonna move on to our cast right now. I'm gonna hand it over to Homie because he'll be doing a majority of our cast talking.
Great.
Have fun.
I didn't. This is the first time I've looked at this blown up. It is a very pretty slide. I've just realized. Anyways.
I made this slide, chat. It's kind of lackluster. Okay. Once you see the character slides, you'll be like, oh, wait.
Yeah, okay. So we have... So the silhouettes that we were given in 3.7, there was 6 of them, as you can see. And initially we could only really confirm 3 of them based on silhouettes alone, which were Sparksy, Blade, and Silverwolf. But after I believe it was also called an aha instant, the rest of them were revealed, and the addition of another, but we shall get into that. So going from left to right, we have Sparksy, we have Yaoguang, we have Blade, but with a new design. We have we thought it was Boot Hill, but it's actually Ashvale. And then we have Silverwolf still, and then we have Yai Sakura, who is now being called Evanescia. And of course, in the center of them all is Aha's mask, but something I noticed that isn't brought up much is Aha's actual design has like a figure behind it, and that is not present in this picture. I find it interesting. It could be just a mistake, but I don't think so. Anyways, moving on.
I think Aha's gonna be playable, but that's a discussion for another day.
That's a discussion for another day. You're not ready for that.
Homie and I came up with such a really good theory about Aha, but unfortunately it was based on information that is fake and not confirmed. So I can't share it anymore. Not until they give us the information they need. I was so excited about that theory too. Alright, homie, you can
Okay.
continue. I'll
Oh,
let
for
you
fuck's sake,
talk.
I forgot about this bitch. Okay. To our first drip marketed character, I believe she was our first. She might be in our second. I can't remember if Yalgong or Sparksy came out first, but this is, well, as you can see, Sparksy. She is a variant of Sparkle from what we can tell, but not much is known of her as of right now. But honestly, I haven't familiarized myself with her all that much because, yeah. But in her drip marketing, her aha instant, we have the quote on the left here, and I will read it out for you. Hey there, Galactic Baseballer. Welcome to the stream. I'm a good friend, your good friend, Sparksy. Are you ready for their day of overflowing with dopamine? The world is full of sparkle, so don't forget to shine bright just like Sparksy. Honestly, not much you can take from that apart from the fact that she's a streamer and that she does drop the name Sparkle in it, if it wasn't obvious already. I don't really know where I'm going with this, I'm just yapping.
Ooh,
But
homie, you know what I just
mhm,
realized as you were talking about like her streamer thing?
mm,
Um, Sparkle's code name back in the beta was Hanabi, and
mm.
Sparksy's code name is Hanami, which is like a letter difference.
Oh, and also, I'm pretty sure Sparkle's name in Japanese is still Hanami.
It is. It's still Hanami.
Mm.
But the kanji for the names got switched around. So Sparkle means like um can't remember. It means like fireworks or something. And then the other one means like spark, pretty much. And so they're basically switched. Also in the Planarcadia, like the planar set that talks about Sparkle, they do reference a Hanami, which
Yeah,
basically, yeah,
something
confirms
I
that's
just
her
realized as
Japanese
well.
name. Her name in Japanese
Yeah,
is Hanami.
something
I
I
didn't
just
even
realized.
think about that because I was like, oh, Sparksy, Hanami. That just hit
So,
me.
I'm not going to go into this too much because I don't want to cause any, like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything that could be disrespectful, but if you look throughout Sparksy's design, you do find very telltale signs of Japanese culture, such as on her weapon up at the top here. Well, you can't even see my cursor, never mind. But that the handguard thing that is from classic Japanese culture, typically on samurai swords on the hilt.
Oh, you're right.
And she obviously has, like in her original design, she has the arm blowy things. I don't remember the name, but yeah,
Wait,
um,
yeah, I didn't even know
yeah.
the. I didn't
But
even
she
catch the handguard. Nice.
she also has a mask, much like Sparkle, which now that I think about it, doesn't really tell us too much, other than the fact that Sparkle could be like a bunch of mastfuls or one mastful, and she has like another body somewhere that's like the main body. But who knows? Nobody knows. But she presents the path of elation into the game, and that is also her playable path. Anyways, I'm gonna pass on to Mitsune because
She's a
I don't know
streamer
where I'm going with this.
competition. Dog. She she no diffed me. She's got dude in the the Tengoku planar set. She literally like was scamming people for like subs and money. Like she no diffs me if it were a
She buys
competition.
her sub.
She does. My
No, I just realized as well.
oh, what's up?
If you take away like sort of the Japanese vibes of Sparkle and like the hat and shit, she kind of looks like Mitsu's model based on the white hair and the red eyes alone.
Surprise! I'm a masked fool all along. I'm a follower of Elation. You all just got fucking aha'd. This is your
Yeah.
aha instant right now. Someone write me an aha instant. She viewbotting for um
Anyways, Mitsu's done. Maybe
I'm
she'll do
gonna
better
talk
than I did.
about my divine goddess Yao Guang. When she got drip marketed, I was like, second thought, this cast might be kind of goated. Um, She's so pretty. Anyways, this is Yao Guang. She's the seer strategist of the Sinjo Yuchui. Yuchui. I don't know how the fuck you say
Yuqua.
it. Sorry. Yuchui?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't kill me for butchering that. I'm so sorry. I love the siege. I love China. I love the Chinese people. Please don't kill me.
Please stop.
I'm gonna get slaughtered. I'm gonna get absolutely fucking slaughtered online if this ever gets out. Her
You're gonna
aha
have to cut
instant
that out.
says, I am General Yao Guang, seer strategist aboard the Sanjo Yukui. Like everyone else, you may call me Madame Yao. I'm gonna call her gorgeous. I don't care.
Yao gorgeous.
Oh my god! I'm coining that. That's mine. I'm stealing it. You guys,
No, okay.
you didn't copyright it, you didn't patent it. It's mine now. I'm stealing it. It's true, I could have divined in the finer details of this encounter, but where's the fun in that? Her mysterious, bold, and radical actions were so revolutionary that they left everyone stunned. She certainly left everyone stunned when she was drip marketing. Is this our first sign of a teen switch?
No.
The
there
first
was a lot
sign
of
was
debate
Arlie
between
Kino.
her.
You should have been there. She saw all fortune, good and ill, through the eye of the hunt, yet knowing that fate is not to be defied, the seer strategist still faced the danger alone. To be dealt such a cursed fortune, how could one ever hope to alter their fate? That's kind of a fucking death flag. But I think our girl's gonna goat it out. I think she's gonna live.
She's gonna become imaginary trust.
Huh?
She's gonna get an imaginary version.
Oh my
She's actually
god.
physical as well.
You know
And a
what?
lot of physical
Imaginary
units
is
do
my
get to live.
favorite element. If she was imaginary, I would be like, oh, it's meant to be. I'm still
I'm
pulling her. I don't
surprised they
care.
didn't. Other than law reasons, I'm surprised they made her a physical unit.
I know.
I feel like
Well,
she should have been imaginary. Imaginary
theoretically,
or win.
yes.
I see
She's.
why. To do with the law, I see why they did physical because obviously she sees. Oh, it's like
Oh,
she's a.
you're right. She sees the physical. Okay, you right.
But then again, she's seeing the future and the past, which technically bleeds into imaginary and quantum technically.
That is true. But they made her.
Because
They also made her physical because they're probably gonna do like every one of the generals is probably gonna be a different element, except for Huayan. He got fucked over. Marshal Hua is gonna be a fire element type.
if you don't know, what's it called? So there are like in the past, especially with pairs, there will be imaginary and physical. Say Robin and Sunday. This is really off topic, but I'm just gonna go with it. Robin and Sunday. Sunday's imaginary because he adheres to the dream, while Robin's physical because she adheres to reality. So that's what I'm going for with the physical thing here. But anyways, moving on.
They did that with Mighty and
Fine
Finon
on.
too, because Mighty
That's
Mouse
if
was
you
stuck
into
in the
that.
simulation, is imaginary, and Finon defied the programming to make it to the physical
I just
ones.
looked at who's next.
Oh my god, we can start making our guesses. She is a physical elation, so that is her. She's physical elation.
Oh yeah.
Lore wise, she is affiliated with the Hunt and
We
possibly
can't really
the
say anything
Erudition.
without going to leaks. I just realized.
Huh?
We can't really say anything about other things without going into
No, we
leaks
can't.
about gameplay and stuff. Anyways, Sparksy, elation, destruction. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, technically, theoretically, Yao Guang would be a harmony unit, but we're not gonna talk about it.
We
Lore
can't talk
wise,
about
she would.
that.
Actually, the what is it? The path that
The hunt,
Yao
the
Guang
erudition.
and Fushun they follow with the like divinations and shit. I think that's also a path of erudition. So theoretically, she follows two paths: hunt and erudition. But now she's
We've got
elation.
more about the two path thing later.
Oh yeah,
A little
true.
bit.
True. All right, homie, I'm gonna pass it over to you.
So, fun show here. Blade. Okay, not much we can really say about him. He doesn't really have an aha instant apart from the
The drip
what's it called?
marketing.
That's yeah, we don't have drip marketing, but we do have a quote unquote aha instant because it was considered an aha instant.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
yeah,
these are
but
considered. Oh, I guess they are
yeah,
considered aha instance.
mm. But honestly, like I said, not much to say other than his presence and Silverwolf's presence. Um, technically integrates like the Stellaron Hunters and the path of finality into Planarcadia's lore and potential story.
Um,
But there's really not much else I can say.
you know what? After thinking about like the Stellaron thing, I'm more inclined to believe this is not. I'm not leaking anything. We're making predictions. I said that his elements would either be wind, to stick with the original Blade, who was wind, fire, because he looks like he could be a fire character.
But imaginary as well.
But I'm really thinking, because like Stellaron, Stellar Hunter, they affect imaginary energy. I'm thinking he's gonna be imaginary, and it's either gonna be elation or destruction again. But I don't know. That's
I
probably
just
my
realized they made
guess.
his hair white
His
at
hair's
the end.
white. Wait.
At the
Oh
end.
my god,
Oh
you're
my god,
right. I didn't even clock that. Oh my
he's
god.
turning into a fucking
Oh, Ying Xing.
yeah.
His wait, homie, not you being down bad on live. No, really, they just took his shirt and went like, okay, go out there, slut it up, be playable.
Oh, I just looked at his like the silhouette as well. He looks so skinny in his silhouette,
He
and his
does
waist is fucking tiny.
what being a
Any-
dead man does to a motherfucker.
Still fun
Oh
as
my
shit though.
god.
But anyways, moving on.
I'm not the number one Blade stand, that's reserved for my friend Kai, but holy shit, I am pulling for the Blade. SP.
Yeah, I think we all are.
I think we all pulled for Blade. Because holy shit. His hair looks so good. I love it. Ooh, the model upgrade.
Brew into the stylist.
He did. Kafka done something. Them spirit whisper techniques did something. I'm convinced.
Anyways, moving on.
Fine shite number 2. Ashmael. I've seen so many people drooling over this dude, and I don't blame them. He's also fine shite. I'm also pulling for Ashmael. Once again, no drip marketing. We just got this little, this photo here they dropped of him. He looks like Boot Hill. We all thought it was gonna be a Boot Hill SB. It's not. Now this is kind of like going into like predictions territory. Hoyo again, not leaking. I'm just stating the facts. Okay, I'm just connecting the dots. Boot Hill came up during 3.7 and he was talking to Sparkle, who was pretending to be Rappa, mentioned a boss. Which is La Mancha, this is known, you can look, this is on the wiki, La Mancha. So with Boot Hill coming in 3.7 and Rappa, who really also does kind of have a Japanese theme.
Yeah,
Maybe
her hometown is Japanese themed.
maybe Galaxy Ranger. I really think the Galaxy Rangers, specifically because of past Edo Star lore as well.
It's still very possible as well that Ashvale could very well be La Mancha if Ashvale's a title or La Mancha's a title.
Yeah,
But like Mitsu said, we can't go into it because a lot of it is leaks currently.
it is leaks, and we're not going to talk about it. But what we can talk about is the Cienjo Yuchue is currently looking for La Mancha, which would make sense considering he looks like Boot Hill in silhouette form, and both of them are on the path of the hunt, both the Cienjo and the Galaxy Rangers. So, the path of hunt factions unite, probably for something going on.
And this drags the hunt into Planarcadia.
It does. So we now know Hunt and Elation are going to be two big main points in the plot. But
Who's
otherwise,
next?
no information. He looks really pretty. Homie, I'm passing it over to you again.
I get the boring one again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to take the next one to make up for
no,
it?
I'm not complaining. I don't have to talk as much then. I just realized she has a retro Game Boy
Oh my god,
in
she
her.
does.
Oh, she's a
That's
diva.
so out
Oh.
of place on the land that's, so technological.
Hmm. Maybe she just downgraded.
I think so.
Anyways, anyways, no aha instant other than what we've got or drip marketing currently, but the silhouette on the left is much resemblant of the wolf, and then we got it confirmed in whatever this is. Um,
Whatever this
but
is.
like Blade, it presents the idea that finality and the Stellaron hunters may be present in Planarcadia, which actually, going into the story in game a little bit, we didn't really see much of the Stellaron hunters in the Amphoria story, so
Mhm.
it would be very likely that they come back for the next story,
They did
considering how
say in that, you remember the trailer that was leading up to the Iron Tomb fight? I
I
think it
believe
was
so.
was it the one that showed, like, all the different outcomes?
Mm.
Like, if we didn't go to Amphorius, all the different outcomes. Silverwolf does ask Kafka, she's like, should we help them on the next planet or should we meet them on the next planet? So,
But
definitely.
especially with what's it called 3.8, we got a lot of Stellaron lore, Stellaron
Yeah.
Hunter lore.
We did get a lot
Um,
of finality lore, so
mm, we got a
definitely foreshadowing.
big lore drop
We
with
did. Oh my god.
Elio
I still need to
and
process that lore drop because it's
and
been a
with
fact.
Dahlia, because spoilers if you haven't done the story yet. Dahlia could have become, well, Constance could have become a Lord Ravager if the events didn't happen how they happened.
Mhm. If she would have joined the
So
Stellaron Hunters, she would have betrayed them and became a Lord Ravager.
it's
I
just
forget her
it's in her
name.
blood to be a traitor. Um, it was something quite like it was quite a pretty name.
It was a really pretty name, but she basically would have just ended the universe on like a snap, and we would have been done. So
Yeah,
Elio was like,
I mean
"No,
she's
you're not allowed to join the gang."
I mean already lore wise she's an incredibly strong character.
Mm.
But if she had the power of destruction as well as the remembrance and being a mimetic entity, she would cause a lot of trouble.
She would basically have the power to tear down the universe in an instant.
And personal idea that I just thought of, if it's because she joins the Stellaron Hunters that what's called that she becomes the Lord Ravager, she could directly oppose finality, which but also that means because as we see with a lot of the Lord Ravengers, they do have have similar powers to the paths they oppose.
Mm.
So if she had opposed finality and then what's called she had the powers of finality, yeah, I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, we're all cooked.
There's
We're
not
all
much we
done
can do with
for.
that one. Anyways, shifting back over to Mitsune because I really can't say anything else about this girl.
This is Evanesia. I have a feeling that everyone's gonna love her because she looks like Yai Sakura. This is Yai Sakura. Once again, literally no information other than she looks like Yai Sakura. Um,
Oh,
I
I just
try.
noticed that Yuri Sakura in sorry, H03 has a mask.
Oh wait, she does. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to look up Yai Sakura lore. There is so much fucking Yai Sakura lore that I got confused and I could not keep it straight.
She's
Uh,
a pretty big
and
character
neither could
in
Yai
H03
Sakura
as well.
apparently. That woman is a raging fucking lesbian.
That woman's kissing women left and right. Let's just say
She
that.
did kiss a woman. Didn't
She
she like
does.
marry a woman? Did she end up
She ma-
marrying Colin? I
she
don't know.
she marries a descendant of the Caslana line.
Yeah, isn't that Colin?
Yeah,
Colin Kaslana.
yeah.
Yeah. This woman
Who
is
is a woman
fucking
despite the
gay.
name?
Once again, the H in Honkai stands for
No,
homosexual. Cause nobody in this fucking game is straight, apparently.
nobody in any of their games is straight. Jesus Christ.
You right. Um, we don't know anything about Evanesia. Oh wait, we didn't do our predictions for the other.
Honestly,
Uh,
I can't even remember what the predictions were supposed to be.
She's elation for sure. She's gonna be an elation character. There's no way.
Oh yeah, I feel like Silverwolf, if it's not just a skin she's getting, and it is genuinely like a whole new character, I feel like she could either be Nihility or I want to say Harmony, but I doubt it.
Wait,
I don't know why
Silverwolf.
I would want to say Harmony.
I still think it's gonna be the same. Quantum, Nihility.
Mm, yeah,
Ashvale is going to be, I think, either.
physical or quantum, I want to say.
I want to
Oh,
think either
fire.
lightning in either hunt or elation,
Oh,
and then the
lightning. Yeah, we haven't had a lightning character since
since like
um, what's her name? Aglaya.
that's true. We haven't had a lightning since Aglaya, so I think this is a chance, and he's 100% either elation
Actually,
for elation
um,
meta or hunt.
what's her name as well? Sparksy is the first. No, Dahlia was the first fire unit since I believe it was Firefly, maybe.
Oh wait,
No,
we didn't get any fire
Yaoju.
characters in Amphorius, did we?
No, that's interesting
That's
to me
so weird. Hmm.
because I feel like Mighty could have
Oh wait,
been
we had Fugue. She was fire. She was the end of Amphorius, and then we had
uh Fugue. No, Amphoris. No,
Fugue because
during it.
she was the last character before Amphorius, and then we got
Yeah,
the Herta and Agalaya, and then we didn't have any fire characters. So we got a
until
fire
Dahlia.
Nihility, and then a year later we got another fire Nihility, and then turn
And now we're
around and we
getting
got a fire
Fire
Elation.
Elation. Who else didn't we do? We didn't do Blade. Oh no, we did Blade. Never
We
mind.
did Blade.
Okay.
I think this girl is 100% Elation. Um,
Where am I? I've gone wrong. Okay, I found myself.
if they're gonna do like one element per elation, she is probably going to be ice or wind or what
She
else?
could very well be Quantum.
She could be quantum, true.
Mm.
I don't
Since
think
we
she
know
would be
that
imaginary. They don't make imaginary women like they used to. They actually don't make imaginary women at all.
the last imaginary woman we got was who was it?
We have
Um,
we have no imaginary women.
yes, we do. We have Yukong.
Oh, I forgot about
Um,
her.
I forgot about that bitch.
She's a 4 star. I'm talking
Oh,
five
Rapper,
stars. They don't do 4 stars
Rapper,
anymore. Who?
Rapper.
Who?
Oh, fuck off.
Is that your OC?
She's just like dead.
She's God. She's the only 5 star imaginary female. So there's no way that this girl is imaginary. She's either ice, wind.
Technically, Trailblazer. If you
I
have
don't think we're
Stell.
gonna count the Trailblazer. I don't really count the Trailblazer for any of this shit.
Yeah, I think she's the only 5-star imaginary woman that we have.
So it's ice, wind, quantum, probably. Is that
Because
it?
they don't. Hoyo don't really go off aesthetics anymore, which
No, they don't.
makes it harder to guess.
No, they don't.
Ever
Because
since
Dahlia would have been physical if that's the case. But she's fire.
Mm.
Alright. Homie, back to you.
Nihilux. So once again, not much to do, not much about her, but she oddly enough she wasn't with the 6 silhouettes in the original promotion art in 3.7, which honestly doesn't give us much information other than obviously her name's got a shortened version of nihility in it, which basically means nothingness, the lack of. So who knows? But yeah, she hasn't got any AHA instant or drip marketing, and the only thing I can really say is that she resembles Castorus, and
Mhm.
something I picked up on earlier. Castorus is a writer, and so is Nihilux from
Mm,
her thingy. That's literally all we know.
that's it.
Yeah,
They just dropped it and
I
they were
think
like,
she's
here,
quite
damn.
pretty, but I think she's quite pretty. But then again, I don't think I'd pull for her.
She's pretty. I feel like she's gonna get, like, the boot hill treatment.
Maybe.
Like, they're just gonna drop her in the middle of, like, 2 really important characters, and she's just gonna become, like, irrelevant.
Hmm. And she's probably going to be Nihility. I want to say physical,
I'm thinking
maybe.
either physical or quantum,
Or
probably.
quantum.
Watch, she's gonna be fucking wind or something.
She won't even be nihility. She'll be fucking like harmony.
Fucking not the harmony. Cause it's oh my god. Either that or she's another one of the elation units, but I
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
might be. She might be like an elation nihility unit,
Oh, true,
wh-
maybe.
which we can't really go into because that's also leaks.
We don't know anything about elation, but
No.
we
And
don't
then
know
we've got
anything.
my favorite slide coming up next.
This one? Oh my god, the best slide in this entire one. This is the nothing slide. There's no information. I'm pretty sure this was like a secret drip marketing that was only it was only on Instagram, wasn't it?
Mm. That's why
Um
there's a little two thing in the corner.
yeah, I know. I couldn't
Yeah.
crop it out.
No,
Um
that was my picture, man.
this is why I think Aha is going to be playable because they
See,
dropped this.
I thought the background. I'm gonna out myself a bit here. I thought the background had what's called. It was like la
An
na
arc.
or la and arc. Oh, but I didn't see the P and the L and the C, and I realized later on that it just says Planarcadia.
Planarcadia.
But I did just notice as well that in the background it does say their names, and then this is the only one that says aha. So
Oh
it
wait,
could
yeah,
very
it
well be aha.
does. Because the other one says Nihilux,
Evanesia.
Amnesia. This one just says Aha. So either he's playable, they're playable. Let me not misgender the fucking Aeon, because they get mad about that. Either
They
they're
might be.
playable, which I think is a really good possibility, or they're. We already know they're really heavy in the story. I miss my old Aha theory. I wish I could have.
All I know is that motherfucker's gay.
Oh my god, you know what? I can kind of make the theory because of this. I just realized I can kind of make the theory, but I'm gonna wait until later on when we get to like the other cast members. I
Okay,
can
Mitsu, you're done.
I can make my old theory. I can bring it back. It's gonna be like absolute fucking reach central, but we'll come back to this slide, trust.
We're nearing the end. I can't lie.
Oh yeah, we kind of are. We're making good time. All right. Paths. Homie, you want to read this one?
um, TLDR. So the paths that we can tell that will likely be present in the story so far are obviously Elation, the Hunt because of Yagwang, and possibly Blade since he is from the Xianzhou, but who knows? And obviously, what's his face? Asheville.
Mm-hmm.
The preservation. So we can't get into that one until the next few slides. So we'll get into that. I don't think, anyways. Apart from the IPC being
ICP.
too many words, too many letters,
Words are
and
hard.
obviously the destruction because, well, potentially destruction.
The destruction's
Well,
always there, regardless.
yeah, I mean, like we're a main, like the Trailblazer is technically a main player when it comes to the destruction
Mm-hmm.
because obviously we have a stellar inside of us. So the destruction's pretty much everywhere we are. I just realized that Nano could really just be watching us through the Stellaron in us.
Oh, you're right. Oh my god, not the fucking panopticon of him just watching us. Also, how the fuck? Okay, I have to go back. They got that Stellaron from the Herta space station, right? They stole the Stellaron to put it
Uh-huh.
inside of us, which is really fucking weird, by the way. Please don't put a Stellaron inside of me. I don't want to die. I don't want to get cancer. How
Wait,
the fuck did
there's no
Herta
Wild
get a
Yang around.
Stellaron?
It's Herta. Have you not seen her?
You know what?
She
Take
literally
it.
says her wardrobe is bigger than the space station. I don't
Okay,
think
you know
she's
what?
gonna
You kind of
struggle.
right. She does have those feats. I can't. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, having a wardrobe bigger than an entire fucking planetary space station. It's a
Dude,
big feat.
imagine that's the fucking life.
Like
all that
you'll be spending
wardrobe and
one
we
end.
still have like only 2 skins. We could have an entire page of skins just for Herta.
Literally, like Herta, you stand one end of her wardrobe and you can't see the other. You can't hear anything from the other.
You can't. It's like the curvature of Earth. Like you're just never gonna get
It
through
has
it.
its own curvature.
It has its own. You're right. You're right.
Anyways, moving
Okay. Oh, more. The homie. This is also you.
on. Okay. Additional actors. So we got Madame Pearl, the Stoneheart, who has the Pearl Stoneheart, obviously. Um, who's
No,
the IPC?
really.
I didn't really know where I was going with that. IPC representative with it on Planarcadia, and she is the Daikakuzo of Benzaitengoku.
Oh my
Two
god, you
really
said
hard.
them
I know.
right.
And thanks, Miss Verily. Benzaitengoku is Planarcadia, and this is confirmed. I can't remember where. Mitsumai, I don't.
It basically says it in that broadcast.
Oh,
On
in the
IPC.
radio
It
broadcast.
confirms she's
Okay.
the. I don't know what the fuck a Daikokuzo. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to Google what a Daikokuzo is. I got nothing. So I'm assuming it's probably like a prime minister or like an
A
ambassador,
representative,
embassy representative
yeah.
of some sort. I don't know. But so basically she's like a leader, a trade partner. She does something. She's confirmed to be there. Not confirmed to be playable. I have to say that.
It's
She's not confirmed
also,
to be playable. She's
I'm
confirmed
pretty
to be there at some point though.
sure she's an Intellitron as well,
She
from
is.
what lore we know. So this could very well bring the elation into it as well, but that's a big stretch.
It also makes sense
No,
for
not the
her to
elation,
be
the
an
erudition, I
Intellitron,
mean.
considering like Planarcadia seems to be like such a digital, futuristic coded thing. Of course, they would have an AI prime minister.
This page. Yeah, I
Fucking
meant
AI
erudition, not.
taking all of our jobs again.
Careful now, you might upset the AI stands.
I'm gonna say the word the fucking sorry.
Oh. She meant Clonker, guys. She meant Clonker.
I meant Clonker, you right. We're summoning Tony.
Yes. He'll like join the call now, won't he?
The Clonker.
Diamond, who is the leader of the Ten Stone Hearts, and is an emanator of the preservation. He is also the head of the strategic investment department. And obviously him and Madame Pearl being there, bringing the preservation and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But another person from the IPC, Oswaldo. I'm not going to pronounce
Schneider.
that. Schneider.
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 Welcome to Schneiderho.
Schneider.
Yeah, he's the head of the marketing development department, and he's a former nameless from the time that we can't remember. Who's doing the next set of actors me today?
Oh, that's me. Okay. This is all
Of
of
course you
this
do
is
this
a complete reach. Like the other ones are like you're more than likely gonna hear from them based on like certain circumstances. This is all.
yeah.
Every single one on this list is copious as fuck, except for like the bottom when it's like etc.
The first ones, it's very possible that we see their models in the next few patches, or at least hear their voices. So, but we shall.
The first one at the top because, chat, if you don't know, I am the. If you're not in the Discord !arcade, my name in the arcade is Sunday and Luocha Lover. So I'm always copious about the fact that Luocha is gonna show up back in the story because I miss him. I wish they didn't just throw his ass in jail. He got 5 minutes of fucking screen time and it still like pisses me off to this day. So I'm always gonna think that Void Archives, which is basically another version of Auto Apocalypse, which is basically who Luocha is, he's gonna show up. And they keep making mentions of Void Archives on that fucking, like, on that ship. It's always that damn blonde-haired traveler. I think he might come back. I think. I'm coping. I hope he comes
He's holding out hope.
I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that he's gonna be there. Sampo.
He's gonna be there when I wake up in the
He's
morning.
gonna be there. He's gonna be there.
I'm
Trust.
always watching.
Oh my god. Sampo, which I'm gonna come back to this one. He's a masked fool, which is obviously Elation related. I'm coming back to this one because this ties into the aha thing. Um, Vita, I'm not quite sure about because they've made like no mentions of Vita, but she's also a masked fool. There's a photo of her with Sampo and Sparkle in the tavern, so maybe she'll get like a mention at best. As for right now, I don't know if she's gonna show up. I hope she does though. I
This is
fucking
also
love Vita.
extreme. This is also extremely based on the fact that Sparkle appeared in HI3.
That is true. Sparkle's in HI3. That's what's connecting us right now with this one. Asat Pramod, everyone's favorite D&D enemy boss. He's a Lord Ravager, a morning actor, and the Cianjo Alliance's arch enemy. This fucking Cianjo classified him as a very high potential threat to the entire alliance, and currently the Yuchue is looking for him, which is also like,
We're on your ass.
you know, Yao Guang, the seer strategist of the Yuchue. Now they're trying to like link up with the Galaxy Rangers. They're trying to find La Mancha. They're trying to like, and then the Galaxy Rangers fought the last Lord Ravager that attacked the place. So like, it kind of like parallel, you know, like. Maybe I'm coping. I don't think I am, but that's just me. I think that motherfucker's gonna show up. Maybe by mention, maybe by presence. I don't know. I think he's gonna be there though, and I think he's gonna be a boss in the final arc of the game. But
We might just be fighting dice. We don't know.
we might be like gambling or something, dice and shit. I don't know.
It's Adventuring 2.0. That boss was horrible.
Oh my god, I heard apparently the Adventuring boss got nerfed in the story. I didn't get to play it before it
No,
got nerfed,
I
so
didn't get to play
I don't
Nerfed.
know.
Actually. It took me 2 days to, well, probably longer to fight that boss.
Oh. I beat it on the first. To be fair, I think I was running like a pure AoE team, and I had like E6 Luocha, so I tanked it.
I just pull up with my Mighty team now. It doesn't really last that
Now
long.
you just like solo it. It's fine. The Adventuring
Yeah.
boss got so outdated. Homie brought up that Mr. Rekka could be there because of like part of our other theory we have down the line. Also, they posted him on Twitter like randomly for no reason, which is also like that's really weird. So Mr. Rekka could most definitely be there. And then, of course, you just have the general Sanjo Alliance, Galaxy Rangers, Stellan Hunters, Mass Fools, Morning After, so you probably get like a Jing Yuan mention because he shows up in every fucking planet we go to somehow. He's gonna pull up. They're gonna do like that fake, like, he's pulling up again, like they did in Penacony and in Florius. He's coming back. There's no doubt
I
about
wonder
it.
if
He
we'll
is the
get more.
reinforcements.
I wonder if we'll get more Cremator lore.
I think we are.
Because obviously
Mo-
Constance. I'm pretty sure Constance was a Cremator
Ooh,
at
I
one point.
wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
Because
You
she's been
raise a
with
good
several
point.
factions.
I would need to like make a whole theory about that, but
She's
I do
making.
wonder.
We'll be coming back next week with an updated battle.
We're coming back. We'll see you guys next week. Okay, homie.
Here every Wednesday.
The player
Um,
character will get cremated confirmed. Homie, this is
I,
on you. This is homie's theory.
I forgot that I'd have to read this out. I don't know why I made it so long.
Oh my god,
I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read exactly what I put because I'm not. Yeah. Anyways, Oswaldo's name is from Germanic origin, basically German origin. It's derived from an old High German name, and obviously he is a head of the IPC, and that's quite a high standard thingy. And theoretically, he could be also be very, very old, which who knows. But where did the? Oh yeah, that his name is derived from the name Answald, which is yeah, German. Uh, His name means to rule or to have power, basically, and it signifies divine power or God's ruler. Obviously, that implies that he wants to be above a god, and a god in HSR is an eon. So who knows? But like I've said here, the Hoyoverse have a trend where they decide to give certain characters a reason behind their name, and like I've said here, the Dahlia has and Constance. They're both names that refer to a lot of real world stories and things that have happened, and they also tie into Constance's law and design and the way she acts. But yeah, I couldn't care. This makes me believe that Oswaldo seeks to obtain Eon level power or higher. And I back this with another personal belief. I'm not sure how personal belief this is now anymore because me and Mitsu kind of collaborated on this, but a little bit. But yeah, as we know, Diamond and Oswaldo Schneider have a distaste for each other. I believe that despite the IPC strategic investment department having some questionable methods and causing, I thought we had a bot then.
The fucking the
um,
Kofi bot coming in like, give us money.
he knows I'm butchering this.
Kofi had to stop you right there.
I know. Okay, I'm continuing. You'll have to put up with my scuff. Yeah. Like I say, the IPC Strategic Investment Department have questionable methods, and they tend to cause mass genocide, planetary genocide to be exact. But they do indeed have the ideal for preservation and protecting in mind, which is the whole thing for the IPC. But Oswaldo may follow the preservation as that's why he's with the IPC, but he may also follow the destruction in a way that he creates destruction to preserve things. So I didn't really. Oh wait, I did give an example. Never mind. um, Obviously, we know the preservation is very capable of turning to less positive means to achieve preservation. For example, when Mitsu, can you pronounce that name?
What,
Is
Taserov?
it Tazranov?
Taserov.
Tazranov? Yeah. Okay, never mind. I got it. And the swarm destroyed 2/3 of the universe while fighting. I can't remember their name. Uh, well, the Verosty.
Ouroboros?
Ouroboros, yes. Diva. The
The
cross-dresser.
cross-dresser.
Yeah. Um, during the disaster, Klopov, with the help of other Eons, struck their hammer down to end Tazrinov's life. And I perceive that as a very violent way to achieve preservation, because obviously he was trying to preserve the last third of the universe by killing, which is a bit of a negative view, but it is what it is. um,
I mean,
and
also,
Oswaldo,
the...
yeah,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. The
no, it's alright.
the department he's in, they've also done the same thing. They've annihilated planets and shit.
I
Very
mean, all the
violently.
ones
I
have,
think you covered this.
yeah, but
Also very, you know.
Oswaldo may be trying to achieve similar means, but with a negative path ahead of him, which is the destruction, which ties him in with Nanook, obviously. But Mitsu's like part of this theory is that Oswaldo is actually, Mitsu, do you want to do this?
It pretty much self-explains. I think he's definitely a sellout on the NPC, or he's pretending. I have like a follow-up theory about this, which kind of like might link together with your theory, homie. I think that like how we see Diamond is an emanator of Klapoth. So we have what is Klapoth to Diamond. I think we might see what is Archforger, which is basically Klapoth's op. Archforger to Oswaldo. I think it's really coincidental that it's the if we're looking at Edo Star lore, it's the destruction on a place of the IPC with a Lord Ravager present, with you know, with the on a land that the preservation owns, and now we're going back to a land that the preservation owns with more possible destruction.
Only
And
has redeemed Gretchen Hydrate.
Aventurine did say in 3.7 as well, before the Iron 2 battle, like you said, Diamond and Oswaldo are kind of battling it out. So I definitely think Oswaldo is not as much of a follower of the preservation as they think he is. He is most definitely trying to get in on Nanuk's good side. And he's probably working with or somehow manipulating what tools Archforger or any of the other Lord Ravagers are giving him.
And my addition to that at the bottom is that the Intelligentsia Guild is a good example of following two paths, because we know that they fall under the IPC technically, but they also fall under the erudition, supposedly. But
where
Schneider,
the two paths collide.
yeah, but
also, if you believe in the theory of the four apocalypses, it's possible that the Trailblaze is also one of the four apocalypses, which, guess where Oswaldo came from? The Trailblaze, if you didn't pick up on that. Apple Orchard, drink that orchard stretch if you were stretching.
Sorry about that, my father came in.
Huh? Oh, you good? You good?
What's it called? Yeah, Oswaldo's full name is Oswaldo Schneider. I believe that's how you say it.
You got it. You did it. Your pronunciation's getting so good.
Yay. Schneider, whatever it is, it means tailor or one who cuts. And this could mean that Oswaldo is the tailor of his own idea of preservation. I haven't much evidence for this, other than his name and that he was previously a follower of the Trailblaze as a nameless. And the Trailblaze is about, like, making your own path. And I've basically summed that up down here in the other corner, where Oswaldo is said to be a former nameless, meaning that he may have trailblazed his own path towards preservation and destruction simultaneously. We also linked it in with something else, but I think that comes up soon with Mitsa.
Are we going towards that one?
I think so, but that was really scuffed. I know, I'm very sorry.
Chat, you're not ready for this. This is what we spent like the last 30 minutes before stream looking up.
Oh my god.
Aesthetic wise, this is my favorite slide. You can definitely tell who made it.
You can tell a lot of effort went into this one.
You can definitely tell. Asshat. Isn't that exactly what I said when I was making the title? I was like, Oswaldo asshat and the IPC.
You really put ass. You put ast at the first. I was like, huh?
I should have put asshat. You right. This looks like a mess.
He does wear a hat.
This looks like a mess. You know that like image of the guy like pointing at his corkboard, like I don't know how to explain it. This was me when I was making this. It's amazing. You can't tell what's going on here because everything is so intrinsically linked. But I also had a theory that if Oswaldo is working with the destruction, I can't remember. Oh no, I do know how we got to this. I read this little thing over here about the This is a new. You can't see it. I'm standing in front of it. There's a curio right there called Asat Pramad's Dice Head or something like that. And this is basically the lore that goes to it. Oh my god, my mouth hurts. I've been yapping way too much. This is horrible. Um, Basically, in the story, the marketing development department, or not the Peace Entertainment, not the development, that fucking development
The Peace
department that I
Entertainment.
hate. The Peace Entertainment organization. Uh,
Huh?
the
Isn't it
what?
just international? Isn't it just international entertainment?
Interastral Peace Entertainment. That's one of the departments of the
Uh-huh.
IPC.
Yeah. Oh
Which
shit! Yeah, it is.
if we're looking, I think if the IPC is going to be heavily involved, the Peace Entertainment and the talent agency are going to be really important later down the line. The Peace Entertainment basically started selling like basically bootleg fucking knockoff merch of a Sapramod's head. And they made this dice, this golden dice. This is the merch they made. But the dice always lands on the same face. I don't know. I think it's this face down here. I don't know what it means though. Very ominous looking. There's like an eye. There's also an eye here. I don't know what the fuck this is. I can't see what's on the other faces, but it keeps whatever. Down in front, trying to look at that text down. I know. Basically, it keeps landing on the face, and that made me think. I was like, entertainment, IPC. That is so interesting. And then I went and I looked over here, and in Chinese, the word dice and the word head share the same pronunciation. So it got me thinking. I don't know what Asat Pramat's power is, but if he has the ability to like take on different identities, he's a morning actor. Morning actors have masks. That's where the masked fools, they stole their masks from the morning actors. If you didn't know this, it's real. You can look this up. It's in one of the mask curios. The morning actors wore masks, which I was like, ooh, that's interesting. Masks and faces seem to be symbiotic in this like region realm. So dice and head are probably in the same symbiotic category. So I was thinking that if we had the masked fools, the morning actors, if we got a Sat Pramod and we got the Peace Entertainment making this fucking dice head of him, it could link back to Oswaldo Schneider. It's very fucking copious, and I don't have a lot of evidence to prove it. But I think very well that Oswaldo Schneider is either A, going back to Homie's theory, is working with the Destruction, is working with Archforger, with the whole Antimatter Legion thing, and is probably working with Asat Pramod, who is the Lord Ravager, and this is like a repeat of the Edo Star situation all over again. Or they are all the same person, and Oswaldo Schneider is just one of the faces of Asat Pramod. Because a dice also has faces much like a mask. So, everything here, the talent department and the Peace Entertainment, I'm pretty sure they're connected. Oswaldo Schneider's already ahead. Is already ahead. I say head, because once again, the word head comes into play. Of the marketing and development department. So what's to say he, is not hiding within, like, the Peace Entertainment or the, talent motivation somewhere in those other departments, whatever, even if it's not ahead. Definitely link back. It's very interesting if it all makes sense. I think they are either the same person or they're working together. And that's pretty much the theory until we get more confirmation. Did I have anything to add on this one? There was quite a bit.
Other than that, we found out about other IPC peoples. Not really.
I think so. But all the other IPC people were kind of like, they might be relevant, but not in the same case that Diamond and
Oswaldo, maybe.
Oswaldo are gonna be. So this also comes back to, like, I think Asat is going to be there, because if we have all this Oswaldo Diamond lore, it has to connect back somewhere. I love this theory. We came up with this in like 2 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, let's add it. Oh yeah, we can also go back to that like aha theory.
Mhm.
I think that Sampo is either an emanator of aha or is aha himself because we got that. Let me go back really quick. We got that aha thing here.
And he's also the only character so far in the game to break the fourth wall.
He is. Well, I mean, Sparkle does. Sparkle does too,
Yeah,
but
mass fools do.
the
So
mass fools do. Um,
they're elated fuckers.
if aha is playable, and we also have updates that Sampo is attempting to get his mask back, he's either aha or he's an emanator of aha. And I think this is supposed to be Sampo's drip marketing, but you know, it's gonna be like a surprise. We had like a longer, better theory, but all of that evidence got scrapped, and now I'm just basing it on pure like guesses and estimation. But I definitely think it is. Do we have anything? Do you have anything else to add, homie?
Um, n- not really. Other than the obviously Assad's. This is really far stretched. It's really dumb to say, but Assad's attire is very like what you'd expect an entertainer to wear if he were dressing formal as well,
Exactly. Oh
which is
yeah.
which gives me the idea that obviously Oswaldo's got shit to do with the what's it called
The,
entertainment
the
something
peace
mission.
entertainment. Yes.
Yeah, um, it gives me the idea that he could be possibly the same person, but who knows?
I've
It's all up
really,
for debate.
I'm really putting out this theory. I really watch this be like
If
completely wrong. We're gonna come around in like
what just get
4.2,
debunked by some like
4.4.
what just gets debunked by someone on TikTok?
Oh. But so far, I think it holds up despite the lack of evidence because it makes sense. Like with the translations and everything, I think that definitely helped. And the fact that the fools and the morning actors are two sides of the same coin, and both of them are more than likely involved in Planarcadia, not Edo Star, Planarcadia, because that's where we're going. We're not going
And
to
they
Edo
both
Star.
follow a gay.
um, oh my god, black screen with white text. This is Alu's worst nightmare if he sees this.
R.I.P. Other.
R.I.P. Alu. Um, this is not the
I
end.
don't know what happened there.
Wait, what happened?
I tell you later.
This is certainly not the end. We made this was like almost 2 hours. That's pretty good.
Mm.
This is not the end. Uh, this is only just the very beginning because obviously we haven't gotten our second round of drip marketing. We haven't gotten any
Which is very
trailers. We haven't gotten the live stream yet. The live stream was supposed to be this Friday, which is what we planned this for. We were gonna get like new drip the past 2 days. The live was gonna be this Friday. I think they're retconning the entire schedule, which makes me a little bit nervous. At some point, we have to
what?
get something though, right? They're gonna drop something tonight, aren't they? It is Wednesday. They do like to drop shit on random like Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Monday, Tuesday, and it is elation, so there could be.
That is true. We have today marked the start of the new banner, so we have 2 weeks until 4.0, which means they have 2 weeks to do promotional shit.
To get their asses into gear.
We do. We're gonna keep up on the lore. This one was really short for now. Um, I don't know. We probably won't do another one until like if
It'll be
if
a few
4.0,
months. Probably.
huh?
It'll be a good few months until the next one.
Probably. We maybe for 4.0 if they give us enough to work with, but if not, definitely not hitting again until like 4.1 or 4.2 probably, because that's usually when the patches start. Especially if this is gonna be like an Amphorius thing, it won't pick up until 4.2. But we don't know.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. When is the anniversary patch, by the way?
I believe they said 4.2 this time, but I
Is
didn't say that.
theoretically, I'm trying to think. Theoretically, it should be 4.1 because of the delay, but I think you might be right. It might be 4.2. It's January. Next week is February.
March,
So we have
April.
2 weeks. That's February into
Yeah,
March, and then
April. No, it was March something that Thingy dropped, wasn't it?
huh?
What was the day Honkai Star Rail dropped?
April 26th. That's the release date.
Okay.
So theoretically, it would be like 4.1 towards the later end, unless they do like a shortened version.
Yes.
And
They could very well do a shorter patch considering this one was a longer patch.
that is true. 4.1 would be the shorter patch, though. 4.0 is not going to be shorter. I don't think. There's
Well, we
no
already
way
have.
they would do like a release, like a new region patch, and make it short.
Who knows?
But they would definitely do it for 4.1 because
Well,
point
the
ones are
point,
usually
yeah, point one patches are usually just dead ass.
they're kind of just like build up kind of in there.